PoppyK, create, craft and make paper jewelry and challenges to break. PoppyK, create, craft and make. PoppyK, subscribe, like.
Welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. And welcome to the mess of my desk. Well, you can all relate. You're all crafters, aren't you? So, right. So, today, obviously, we've done that one. We have done this one. Now it's time to do another one. You did get a sneak peek. Oh, I've already taken it out. You did get a sneak peek at the end of my last video, but this one's going to be really, really good. I've been having a little play about with paints and things like that this time, so we can get a little bit dirty today. Okay, so these are the bits that I've got ready to go. Okay, so to start off with, this is obviously the other side, so it will sit this way in the journal. I have actually inked on here. I don't know why, because you're not going to see any of it. I need to finish up this little side here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. I used scraps. Oops. I used scraps. I'm in a really silly mood as well. I used scraps for there. I've done some stamping with my Kanban stamps. This was an idea that I got from Fiona over at Miss Paint-A-Lot. Graphics Fairy, and I think this is from the Graphics Fairy as well. So, and then this is just my die. I don't think I'm going to go down the same as I did the last one, because I think that's going to be too samey. So I need to think about what to do on that side. So that is something that I shall be contemplating. So firstly, I picked out a few scraps. I've got some scraps. I'm just trying to use up sort of scraps and things like that I've already used either in this junk journal or that I am going to use. Like I might use some more music paper at some point. So I thought that to give it a little bit more of a cohesive feel, I can never figure out, I can't read music, you see, even though I did used to play violin. I always had to get somebody to write the letters of the notes underneath, so I've never been able to read music. Right, so I don't know which way it goes up, but I'm sure that's right because the treble clefs are the correct way. Okay, so that is what I was thinking of to begin with. And then, as I say, I was having a little play about, and I cut out these cogs with, I have put it away and I shouldn't have done because I need to cut out some more, with the Timholtz Biggs Die, and it's called, I think it's just called Mechanics. I think it's just called Mechanics. I'll take it out of its packaging. A mechanical even. So if I hold that to there, it's 665225, and it is like that. This is the one that we're going to be using. So I'm going to just pause the video and cut a couple of those out with some scrap cards that I have got sitting on my desk, and I shall be back. Oakley dokley. So I have actually just cut these out. As you can see, they're just nice and plain. So I was having a little bit of a play about, and as I say, I was getting out a few little bits and pieces, and I've got out my crayons. These are the Distress Metallics crayons. I used a little bit of black memento ink, and if you do polymer clay or jewellery making or anything like that, or if you just like to make things look aged, I've had this for ages and I've never used it, and I just wondered whether it would work on what I'm going to do. So I had a little go and I am so pleased with the results. Look at that. If I can just bring that up. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? The patina and everything. It just looks so cool. So I'm going to show you how we go about creating this. So that's what I'm going to do. Then we'll stick everything. I'll show you how I'm going to stick everything down. But I really wanted to concentrate on how you can make your card look like this. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a little bit of inking, because this is where I started, and I'm just using my black Memento ink. All I'm going to do is literally just ink over these. I'll do it on the darker side, I think. So just inking over the cogs. I tell you for why I had to do this. There is a story, another story. I was pulling out a drawer, and all my little paints that I usually use for making things rusty looking and things like that have all fallen down the back of my tool boy, which is really hard to move. So I'm reluctant. One day I'm just going to have to pull everything out, but I wasn't going to do that. I just thought, oh well, I'll just have to find another way. And these things were basically sitting on my desk. I was trying to use the Swelligant to see if I could make my paper clips rusty looking, but it didn't really work. I have got this other prep stuff, but I don't really like how it goes all white, and I don't really like it. But anyway, that's beside the point. So now what I'm going to do is just take my crayon. This one is tarnished brass, and I'm just going to colour in roughly my cog. Roughly colouring that in. Just have to keep holding it up to the light just to see, and then I'm just going to blend a little bit with my finger. Blend, 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 just to kind of get away from some of that harshness. Pop that on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with this Swelligant. Now it's it's basically a patina, and you can use it. It says you can use it on clean metals. I mean, I have used it on the... Have I got one up there? No, not that one. I did have some somewhere, but I don't know what I've done with them now. Yeah, so you can use it on all sorts of like metallic surfaces, but you can also use it on polymer clay. So I'm just going to take the lid off and pop that on, and then I literally just let it sit on top like so. And it smells, it doesn't smell bad, so it's not like, you know, you can get liver of sulphur. It doesn't smell like that. I have actually got some of that somewhere. I think I have, or I might have thrown it away because I think it leaked and it stinks like rotten eggs. So I'm just going to, there's my bin, grab my pliers, and I'm just going to dry this off. So I'm just going to hold that there, and I'm going to get my little heat tool and just dry it off. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so there we've got a little bit of that. I'm just going to give it a little bit more of an inking, make a little bit more black ink, and then it'll pick up on a lot of the bits that we missed with the wax, and obviously because you've got the wax, it's going to add as a little bit of a resist. I mean, if you want to do this with any other colours, that'd be really interesting to see how it turns out. But it just, and then over time, as the patina works, it will go like that colour. So it's not quite there yet, but you can see bits of it, but it will start to go like that colour. So I'll pop those aside for now. So that's how I created that. And I'll just put these away. So it was literally with the Distress crayons and this Swelligant. So there you go. Hello! I'd better go, my son's coming. Okay, so what I'm going to do, now I've glued all of this down, what I want to do is I want to create a pocket with these cogs. So I want it to go like that. So I'm just trying to figure out where I need to glue. So I think I just need to glue from, if I put them in the same direction, I don't really want to lose any of that patina. So I think that's where I'm going to put them, in there. And then I was thinking about putting him down there maybe. I don't know yet. But I've got to go and get dinner ready, go and wash my hands, and I will be back later on. Okay, so I've cooked dinner and everything. Now I'm going to stick these on. So I've got the position that I want to stick them on, and I'm going to put the glue on. Just around that side, I think. I'm gonna put that on there. I might have to glue it down a little bit. I might even have to go in with a, I don't know actually. No, I'll be alright. I'll get that stuck down on that side, and then I need to do that side. Whoops. So hopefully this is going to work. Just trying to stick to the edge. I don't think I'm going to be putting a lot in there, but you know, I may have to go towards there a bit. I'm just going to get my bone folder, wherever that is, the elusive bone folder that I can never find. Why can I never find it? I'm sure I put it away. You're probably looking at it going, it's right there, Katie. Nope, I don't know. I'm going to have to... right, I'm going to stick a little bit on there. And a little bit on there. So then everything will just slide in there. I might have to put a little bit more glue on. Oh, that's really annoying. And I have got this one to my this scoreboard. See if I can just use that. Give it a good press down. I could put a bit of string or something in between here, just so then that sits across. I might do that. I might not, but I might. But let's have a look. So that's just going to sit. Yeah, that'll work. So that's going to be a little pocket. Obviously I'm going to cut those 2 bits off on the side. I may have to go in with a little bit of red line tape. So I could use the back of this, couldn't I, really? So, right, I'm going to let that dry and then we can carry on. Okay, so I'm not going to cut it off. I am actually going to just stick it around this side. So I'll fold this one as well and glue that round there. I think it makes for nice little composition, or even on the other side there. So we'll just glue that side down and it'll hopefully stabilize everything. So bring that round and we'll just glue that all down. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Just gonna I really don't know what's wrong with my glue at the minute. It just doesn't want to stick. Now then, I might mount one of these on some card and then just have that sitting in there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we'll just glue this while that's drying. Let's glue that down on the end there. It's interfering with my mechanism. My phone keeps going on and off, so I might just have to wrap it up in a minute. So I'm just going to glue this on. If it goes on again, I'll finish up and then I'll come back. I don't know why it's doing that. It's been fine all day. And then, of course, I go and do dinner. And then it all goes peak too. Why, God? Why? And you can put one of these in the back just to add a bit of colour. So that was my idea for that. And then that you've got that on that side. Now then, might put him down there, because I was going to have him at the bottom, wasn't I? But he'll just have to go somewhere else in the book. Right, I'm going to cut this out a little bit finer. I mean, it's still kiss cut, but when I cut these out, I just go quite thick around the edges. Sometimes I use them like that. Most of the time I just recut them. And these are reminiscent of Timholtz paper dolls, but they're actually from Graphics Fairy. I think most of this album is from the Graphics Fairy. I do love them though. They are good. Hopefully I've got enough ink on here. Ink him up a bit. Perfect. And we'll stick him on here. Put that onto there. Like that. Is there anything else we can put on? Might do a bit of stamping up there. maybe a bit of stamping on there as well. So I shall glue down this pocket, put some holes in, and then we are good to go, I think. Put those on there. Little bit of tape, little bit of glue. Flatten that down on both sides. So we now have our pocket. Can sit inside there. Right, I shall get my put that in there. Get our book. Pop that in there. Love how that turned out. And you've got your little pocket. You can put that in, or I've got this here that I made. This was what I made in I think it was last week. Might have even been this week. No, it was last week's. Scraps, Melina's what's it called, Scrap Busters. So there you go, that is the partly finished, because I'm going to do a bit of stamping, I think. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, and next time we shall be doing a little bit of embellishing, I think, and then soon we shall have to call it a day because it's starting to get thick, and of course I want people to put stuff in there themselves. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.